Now to day 10 of the government shutdown. Top Republicans had their chance to make their argument directly to the president just a short time ago. It appears we are inching closer to a compromise, at least on the debt ceiling, but still not much progress toward reopening the federal government. Steve Genevieve is live on Capitol Hill with the latest developments tonight. Steve?
And that's the key, Audrey. We're getting a little bit closer, but we're still a far way away from the big deal. Today, the big movement came from top Republicans who proposed extending the debt ceiling deadline. Now, the markets took off on that news. The Dow closing up more than 320 points today, and the market's up about 2% across the board. That's what Wall Street wanted to hear when it came to the debt ceiling. However, it's not so good news for all of those government employees who are furloughed, because today's activity did nothing to speed up the reopening of the government.
It's now day 10 of the shutdown, and one constant continues: bickering and concern from both sides.
The American people can be persuaded to raise the debt ceiling, but they're not in any mood to simply hand over a blank check.
We got to get back to deliberating instead of delaying.
While there are hints of progress, the situation is still a stalemate. Speaker John Boehner says he would support a 6-week deal to extend the debt ceiling, but that would not reopen the government.
And I would hope that the president would look at this as an opportunity and a good faith effort on our part to move halfway.
While not ideal, the White House has hinted it may be okay with that as a short-term fix, potentially agreeing to future spending talks once the pressure of breaching the debt ceiling is off.
The president strongly prefers a longer-term resolution so that we can get away from this periodic brinksmanship.
Enough is enough! But for many furloughed government workers, it's just more lip service.
This isn't saving the American taxpayer a single cent. We're here, we want to do our jobs, we're passionate about government service and service to our country, and we want to be back at work.
Air traffic controllers, the latest to protest the shutdown, in the rain outside the Capitol as lawmakers continue to spin their wheels inside.
And as we have seen throughout this process, when both sides seem to come closer together on one aspect, then they seem to be farther apart on another. And right now, that fight continues on that debt ceiling deadline. While the proposal was made today to extend it, the question now becomes for how long? And as for the government shutdown, well, that battle continues. Live outside the Capitol, Steve Genevieve, ABC 7 News.